You are smart. I know that you are great with numbers, but I just don't think you got it. As an executive, I see no value in you. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, what?
I want to start at the very beginning of the film with the old-fashioned version of the 20th Century Studios logo. Can you talk a bit about why you and Sam wanted to use this specific version?
I will have to say it's all Sam. He loved the older fashioned logo. He felt that our film didn't match the latest logo, so it took a couple of steps to get that approved, but we did a blend of an original with some tweaks and visual effects to make that logo that you saw.
As president of Raimi Productions, you read a lot of scripts and also hear a lot of pitches. Do you remember the exact pitch when you realized, oh my God, I have to go to Sam with this?
Yes, I thought this is very, very original. It's extremely relatable, and it's an adventure film that I think audiences will want to watch. So I remember exactly when it happened in 2019, and I've never watched a film like this as well. I love that Linda Little is a huge fan of Survivor. So when she gets to the island, she is so well skilled. And that's, to me, is what sets it apart from different survival island pictures.
Take your seats, if you're a little bitch.
Send Help was written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift.
Mm-hmm.
As this film focuses on a female protagonist, did you and Rachel McAdams have any input in redefining certain aspects?
Absolutely. Rachel was so well prepared for the role. She took many months to prepare for this role with her coach. We had an on-set survivalist, Kai for now, and then our makeup artist, Kiara, our costume designer, Anna. Between the five of us, we're all women, and we were very, very mindful into developing the character of Linda Little. So yes, all of us have our fingerprints in the character.
Is there like a certain smaller aspect of the character that you're particularly proud of, that you like redefined it?
That's a great question. When it came to makeup especially, I wanted to make sure it didn't feel that it was a superficial transformation. We want it to be very natural. And especially when she enters the island and, with the island sun, she gets beautiful glowing tan and naturally she loses the weight from the diet. We didn't want it to feel, we wanted to feel authentic, this transformation. And that's something that I was very proud of.
Look who's joined the land of the living.
How long?
You been out? Day and a half?
Have you tried making a distress signal?
Or a bigger fire?
I was busy trying to keep us alive.
But getting us out of here, that should be your focus, not being Susie Homemaker over here.
What did you just say to me?
Let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
We're not in the office anymore, Bradley.
Once on the island, Linda Little is the boss.
Yes.
Now I've noticed that Rachel McAdams, who plays Linda, is credited first in the opening title. It's Rachel McAdams, then the title, and then Dylan O'Brien. Was this order intentional to do some sort of foreshadowing, or had that more to do with your goal of elevating women in your films?
I always want to elevate women in my films, always, always, always. But in this version, it was contractual.
The not very romantic answer.
I know. I wish I could give you a more romantic answer, but I always want to elevate women and all the women in my films. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been my third guess that it was probably contractual, but
Your help is coming. You just have to accept that this is how things are now. You ever hunt? I think I like it.
while working on this film, did you have to come up with a temporary working title? Because if I received emails with "send help" in the subject line, it would make me anxious every time I see it.
Yes. In 2019, when we first sold it, I actually came up with the temporary title called Bananas, which I love. And then when we went into production, we changed it to SOS. But I do miss Bananas because I think Bananas is so silly and fun.
At the beginning of the film, there is some corporate bullshit talk about inspirational lines. Was there an inspirational line that you could always go back to if you were unsure about something during this project?
There is one line that I love in this film that is a line that I've actually said to a male counterpart in this business. Well, it's not inspirational. It's more, I would say it's motivational and empowering. And that line is, don't ever mistake my kindness for weakness.
Do you remember the first time you saw a Sam Raimi film? And was it, as it was for many film lovers, also way too early in your life?
Yes, way too early, but I loved it. I was 6 years old and I watched Evil Dead 1. And
Oh, God.
yes, I loved it. And then I would have all of my cousins watch it and I'd scare them.
I don't think we should ever leave.